I'm blue. No, just kidding. I'm not going to sing the song anymore. What's going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 45. And today we have three massive games with St Johnstone and Scotland. And we start off with two European qualifiers with the nation away against Italy and the Netherlands as well. And then we end the episode with a game against Liverpool away at Anfield. Three massive games for Club and Country. It's a big episode. Can we come through with 3 wins? Let's hope so. And of course, if you missed the last episode, you missed my terrible singing in response to that awful promotion video that St Johnstone did. But thank you to everyone that showed me on Twitter anyway. It was kind of funny. And we're going to start today's episode off anyway with a look at the scouting update from Jack and see how the boys are currently looking. Oliver Peterson, we're going to reject him as he's not made any progression in the scout report. Lucas Morrison can definitely go. Arthur Reed, however, has very good potential, so we'll snap him up to our academy. Riley Nicholson won't be good enough in my opinion, and Shane Murray certainly won't. Lucas Watson almost definitely won't. I should say definitely won't, but Alistair Taylor looks good after warm-ups worth of scouting, so we'll keep him here. Lucas Smith could be alright as well, but the overall's poor, and Riley Ross can go as well. So thanks, Jack. We'll see you next month. And now that's out of the way, we're going into the first game of today's episode, and what a game as well, as we face Italy away in Italy. And right now in the qualifiers, we sit in third place with just 5 points, but for Italy, they are 100%, 12 points from 12, 4 wins from 4, so a massive game. And if they win it, they will be certs to qualify, even with half the group to go. But for us, we can't afford to lose again. We need to get a big result here, and hopefully a win away from home as well. So come on, Scotland, massive game. We're better on the road with St Johnstone, hopefully with Scotland too today, away against Italy and the Netherlands. First game against Italy, let's get the win. Come on, the Tartan Army. Well, the last episode definitely was the best of the series in my opinion. I had so much fun making that one for you guys, and I'm glad that a lot of you seem to enjoy it. But now coming into this one, it's business as usual. You know, we're straight back to it. Need to get some big wins here with the country as well as the club. And of course, don't forget, we took on Italy in our group and we beat them. So I'm hoping we can beat them again here, this time away from home in a qualifier. I guess we'll have to wait and see as Phillips finds my captain, MacArthur. MacArthur back towards Matt Phillips. Phillips through the gap towards Griffiths here. Griffiths turns and is inside, and Leigh Griffiths fires us in front. Just 4 minutes into the game. Oh my goodness, what a start. Leigh Griffiths, not Leigh Griffiths, as I keep on saying. Sorry to everyone, particularly Celtic fans that have corrected me. Leigh Griffiths cutting inside, firing the ball in. This is the guy I wanted for St Johnstone, because he scores for Scotland, and he does right now, just 5 minutes in, his first goal in the qualifying campaign. Italy 0, Scotland 1. What a start. And Italy, 4 from 4, now 1 goal down, 5 minutes in. The Scots know how to beat them, clearly. Abbiadini finds Insigne for Italy. Kingsley playing right back for us. Won't let him turn easily. But he does play a nice 1-2 of Verratti. And Insigne had space to cross there. Didn't want to do so. So Kingsley says, mate, what are you going to do now? But now the ball comes inside to Verratti. And Barry makes the tackle. And we'll get the danger clear. Well done, Barry. And now a chance on the break here. Matt Phillips having lots of space down the right. He can turn this one Italy player back for Italy. And he gets lucky. But we'll take it. And still Phillips on the ball. Trying to keep going. Cross the centre. Looks for his man. Gould. Oh my goodness, Ryan Gould has just scored one of the goals of the series. What a goal from Gouldy. It's 2-0 to Scotland. That is quite extraordinary. This is quite extraordinary. Where's this form come from for Club and Country? Absolutely great ball by Matt Phillips. There is Gouldy, and to be fair, I got to be honest here, I might take that back, because the goalkeeper Perrine probably should have done better. There was a lot of shot power on it. It was a great improvised effort, not going to lie. It certainly gets my manager Avatar off the substitutes bench, but Gould is celebrating his first goal of the qualifiers like Griffiths earlier. 2-0 to Scotland. What a fantastic goal. Jorginho's pass cut out by Fraser, and if we really push it here, we could be through for a third goal. Ball cut out by Chiellini, but it comes straight up to Griffiths. Griffiths is through, and Perrine can't save it. I don't believe it. Italy 0, Scotland 3. Leigh Griffiths has bagged a brace in 42 minutes. What's going on? Want to hang on to this 3-goal advantage going into the break here. Insigne in the corner, whips it into the middle, and it's headed up in the air. It'll drop to Gabbiadini, and Robertson gets it off the line, but his second attempt is fired in by Gabbiadini. It's Italy 1, Scotland 3, in a bizarre half's worth of football. This is just ridiculous. Verratti to Immobile, late chance here for Italy. Patterson doesn't want to dive in and makes a great tackle. Patterson's come off the bench for Barry. And I've got to say right now, you guys haven't seen it for Scotland, but whenever Callum Patterson's played, he's been absolutely fantastic. I mean, he really has. Right back or centre back, the guy is a monster. He really is. As Chiellini crosses to the centre, and Italy could have been through there to reduce the deficit to 1 with 40 seconds of normal time to play. But it's a big save by David Marshall, and we still lead by 2 as the corner is dealt with, and it might carry to Ryan Gould, and the goalkeeper's out of the goal, and Jorginho is playing catch up, but Gould out of stamina is going to just run the way forward and just pop the ball in for his second of the game, and that will do it. Italy 1, Scotland 4. My best win ever with the country, without question, and I just can't believe how bad Italy have been in this game. Don't get me wrong, they've not been terrible. That wasn't even the best of finishes there from Gould. They've not been terrible, but really, we found it so easy in this game for the most part, and I haven't even showed the sliders once in this series, I don't think. I never really do it anymore because I know people can trust me and stuff, and that's fine, but it's bizarre how 4 wins from 4 Italy have been this poor at home, and we have just torn them open time after time after time again. Italy 1, Scotland 4, game over. What an amazing win this will be. Oh, and directly from kickoff, as I was typing away, the referee blows for full time. So 4-1 the final score. The Tartan Army are going crazy on the terraces. We're getting a huge win, which is massive to our European qualifying hopes. Halfway through the group now, 8 points accumulated. We're still playing catch-up to Denmark and Italy, but this was a statement win. What a performance. Come on, the Scots. Italy dominated possession, but they really did nothing with it whatsoever, and I felt we have full value for our lead, and I'm actually surprised that the stats don't even show it more in our favour than I thought. You'll see it in the highlights anyway. This was more of a one-side victory than you would think. This was a really easy game for us. What a win. We've got Italy's number. 2 wins from 2 now we faced them. Fantastic result. And we're now going into the second game of today's episode directly after that fantastic 4-1 victory. Without question, our best win with the country as we now take on Netherlands away from home. They're in 4th place right now. We are in 3rd place as the group begins to take shape halfway through. We're still playing catch-up to both the Italians and the Danes, who are 4 points clear both. But a big win here, and we'll cut the gap to just 1 point if they both lose. This is a massive game. And to be honest, neither of these nations, Netherlands or Scotland, can afford to lose. So a big game here for both nations. Can we get another big win? Let's hope so. Come on, the Tartan Army. I'll certainly take a 4-1 again, that's for sure. Shield ball MacArthur, easy, well done. We started this game off alright, but to be fair, no chance inside the first 30 minutes. In the last game, we were already 2 goals up, I think. So Brickup finds Hamilton. We need to get our first chance here. Good ball through towards Robertson in the left back. Can he turn or cross? He crosses instead. Good ball, and who is there to head it in? Who do you think? Lee Griffiths with another goal for Scotland. It is 3-2 for our number 9, who hadn't scored in any of our qualifiers until the Italy game. Well, now he's turning up when it matters most. Nice ball by Robertson. Griffiths gets in behind Daley Blind and heads it in just inside the 6-yard area. It's 1-0 to the Scots, and in 2 massive games for the nation, we may be getting 2 massive wins. Come on! Janssen out wide towards Quincy. Can we hang on to a massive 3 points here? Quincy tries to cross and does. Headed away by big boy Grant. Still not fully clear though. Fraser tries to knock it on. Can't do so. Bizarre on the ball. Goes for goal. Off the post. What a chance. We are almost there. We are almost there. We're into stoppage time, and this is the final chance for the Dutch. Quincy crosses to the middle. Grant Hanley. So Patterson even. What a brilliant game he's had again. Gets it clear. It's not fully clear though. Kenny Tay on the ball. Cross to the middle. There's Barry who gets it away as well. Defensively in this game, we've been fantastic, and that's why we've got the win. Netherlands 0, Scotland 1. 2 huge victories in a row for the Tartan Army. They didn't sell out that stand. I'm not happy about that, but either way, it's a massive result. It's 6 points from 6. We stay in the race for a qualifying place with 4 games to go, and this game we were locked down defensively. We were absolutely fantastic. What a result. Come on, the Scots. Once again, the Netherlands, like Italy, had a lot of the ball, but they couldn't do enough with it, and it's a real testament to how great we were defensively in the second half of the last game and all through this game as well. Defensively, we were as solid as a rock. We were so organised, and that's why the Netherlands couldn't break us down. The only real highlight they had was their shot where they cannoned one off the post from range, because they just couldn't get inside our area at all. What a result. What a huge win here. 2 huge wins. Come on, the Scots. But unfortunately, Italy and Denmark continue to win their games. They have been lights out in this group. Absolutely fantastic as they get another win each. And that means that, as you'll see by the European qualifiers group, just before we move on to the club side of today's episode, right now we are still 4 points behind a pair of them with 4 games to go. So we needed to win both of those games. We did our job, well done. But because of how great they've been in the group, it's looking really, really bleak with 4 games to go, that unless we can really turn it on in these final 4 games, we may not qualify for the Euros, and that will be disastrous. So come on, Scots, 4 games to go. We can still do it, no doubt about it, but there are going to be 2 big games against Italy and Denmark to come in the next 4, and I think we need to win them both. And so we're now going to go into the third and final game of today's episode, which is away against the league leaders Liverpool at Anfield. And when I said this is a massive episode, I wasn't exaggerating, I meant it completely, because these are 3 big games for club and country. We've done the job with Scotland, now can we do it with St Johnstone and claim another massive win away from home, as our good start to the season will hopefully get continued or extended, if you will, here away at Anfield. So another big game, come on St Johnstone, let's get these 3 points and make it 3 big wins from 3 in a very important episode. Alright, so away we go then, away at Anfield, and to still be in the top 4 11 games in is just fantastic really with this very poor St Johnstone side, but also a testament to how good we've been, particularly away from home. So another win here, and that will be, what, 5 from 7, I think? Something like that. So a big game here. Can we get the win again? Let's hope so. Come on, the Sainties. Good ball by Danny Ings looking for Alberto Moreno. Burke playing catch-up with the left-back. Crosses to the centre. What a ball to Mohamed Salah. Has fired it in on the volley, and I'm not one bit surprised. That was absolutely fantastic from Alberto Moreno. 1-0 to Liverpool, worst possible start. But what an assist that was by the Spaniard. Took it around his man, had him beat all ends up, and then delivered a pinpoint cross to Mohamed Salah at the far post, and the Egyptian winger simply couldn't miss. Volley's in for already his 6th goal of the season, so early on in the season. You can see why Liverpool are top of the table right now with him in the team. 1-0 to the boys from Anfield, and we trail early. Stewart on the ball, rides a tackle and finds his man Lucas, and Liverpool in this first half have been near inch perfect, but they have given the ball away there. Perfect timing, and Malcolm Mitchell finds Maka, and Stevie Boy is through and slots the ball into the back of the net. Maka saluting the crowd. The old dog, set to retire at the end of the season, has scored 3 goals in 2 games against Arsenal at home and Liverpool away. I said it in the last episode, Stevie, you don't have to retire. We love ya, despite how old you are. Great ball by Malcolm Mitchell, the 5-star skiller. There is Maka, opens up his body, finishes like he did back in Season 1. That's why he's in the team, and Chris Kane is back on the bench. St Johnstone are back on level terms, and we've got our oldest player to thank for it. Come on. And Liverpool in the first half have been fantastic, but again they've given the ball away. What is it about every time I praise Liverpool, they do something silly? But Lindelof makes the tackle, and they'll get it clear. They have genuinely been amazing in this first half, and really could have been 2 goals up had they taken one of the other chances they had. But instead, we're tied at 1-1 now, and Maka getting us back on level terms. I mean, I really do love the guy. In this series, we've only had 1 good goal scorer, and he's going to retire at the end of the year. I can't believe it. As Tierney finds Mitchell through towards Rob, looking for Stevie Boy. He could be through again. Holds it up through towards Tony Watt, running through, and the shot is saved by the former Stoke and Birmingham goalkeeper Butland. A big save there by the English goalkeeper, and it is still 1-1. But now we're starting to put the pressure on and go for a winning goal. You guys know we're better on the road. This has been a great way to end the first half. Let's keep this up going into the second. Burke to Callum Patterson down the right hand side, and look at the green for Patterson to run into down this right hand side. Where is the Liverpool left back, Alberto Moreno? As Patterson keeps on going, tries to cut inside, does well, and still Patterson into the side netting. Liverpool need to make adjustments on the defensive end because their left back keeps going walkies, and we're still tied at 1-1. But I tell you this right now, there are chances not just for Liverpool to win this game in the second half, but for us as well. We're looking so good right now, and Tony Watt is through 1-on-1, and we are in front for the first time in the game. Tony Watt has made it 2-1 to St Johnstone. This is quite extraordinary. Anfield is stunned. Liverpool 1, St Johnstone 2. The travelling fans are going balmy. Liverpool are all over the place defensively. Tony Watt fires it past Butland. It's 2-1 to the boys from Perth. This is mental. Finds cross to the middle. Barry is there with the header, and Stuart heads it back in. And Coutinho, oh my goodness gracious me. That would have been one of the goals of the series from an opposition player, Coutinho. Look at that. That's extraordinary. But, I mean, Barry, I'm not liking that animation there, mate. What were you doing? But Logan Reed makes a great save. Fabulous stop, really, as it's still 2-1. This has been a crazy episode like the last one. We still are leading. Somehow, I've not been shouting like the last episode because I'm losing it right now on the inside. But it's still 2-1. Come on, Sainties. That blocking animation from Barry, like I'm still laughing about that. That was so timid, it was crazy. I mean, come on, mate, you're like 64. You've seen it all, mate. You're so strong, so built. I mean, you shouldn't be turning away like a ballerina, but still, Shane Gray releases Tony Watt here, and here's a chance to make it 3-1. It's Watt on the ball. He's round his man, Lindelof, and the Jack Butland bails out his centre-back, who was beaten all ends up, and keeps Liverpool in the game, and the header from the corner goes behind for another one. It's still 2-1. It's been a wild game at Anfield. Can we find a third goal and wrap these points up? And there it is all over. The final whistle has been blown. Liverpool 1, St Johnstone 2. The extraordinary start to the season, particularly away from home, continues. I don't know what it is about coming back down south from Scotland that makes us a better team, but we are. 2-1 to the Sainties, a huge result against the league leaders. I wanted 3 big wins. We get 3 big wins. Unbelievable. And despite Liverpool taking the lead, I felt we were full value for it as well. We were the better team in my eyes. So good when going forward. And to be honest, could have scored 3, 4, even 5 goals in this game had my finishing been better and Butland not made a couple of good saves. But still, 2 on the final score. That's all that matters. Another 3 points for the Sainties. We stay in the top 4. Again, I'll just say the words and say nothing else. But Champions League? You never know. And that will end today's episode of Club and Country as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And they really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic Saturday evening. And I'll leave you with these 2 words. Title contenders? Well, you never know. But maybe that's one step too far. But I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country very soon.